Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining me tonight. Clearly there must be nothing on TV if you're here watching me tonight. I've invited quite a lot of people onto this. I'm hoping for a record crowd to watch me. This is the first episode of my new 26-part series. We're going to go around the world on this little game called GeoGuessr, and we are going to get lost in lots of different countries, all beginning with different letters. So I've got a friend in Albania, so I hope you're watching. I'm going to show how ignorant I am about your home country. And let's go live. Here I am. Hello! I'm in the corner of the screen. How did I get here? Yeah, you can now see my screen. Look at this. This is my desktop. Isn't it wonderful? And I'll explain what GeoGuessr is. It's going to take 50 minutes of your lovely night tonight. And what it is, there's going to be 10 rounds of this game, 5 rounds of this game, 10 minutes each, and in each round I'm going to be placed somewhere completely random in Albania. I'm not going to know where that is. All I'm going to know is that I'm not physically being placed there. You know, the background around me is not suddenly going to become Albania, but I'm going to be there on Google Street View, and all of the street names have been removed. All I have is what I can see if I was walking around on Google Street View. I'm not allowed to leave Street View, I can't. I'm also not allowed to pick up my phone and start Googling things that I see. Okay, I've got to stay in the game. So it's down to my brain to figure out where in Albania I think I am. And obviously what's the catch? Well, I've never been to Albania. In fact, I don't even know where it is on a map. So without further ado, we're going to get started and we'll learn as we go. If it's your first time watching this, welcome to the stream, welcome to the madness. And here we are in an alleyway in Albania about to get murdered virtually because this is a back street in Albania. And, well, the good news is we're in a city, so I've now got to figure out as quickly as I can, what city is this? Well, let's try to get to a main road. And, well, there's a lot of dead ends down here, but that kind of goes towards a main road. Oh, there's a taxi there. Come back, taxi. Where was it? There. Does that say what this city is? There's a picture of a city, but now I've moved. And this is one of the challenges here, is that yeah, this is nowhere near me now. And in typical GeoGuessr fashion, my phone is ringing in the background. I'm just going to ignore that. I can hear it buzzing. I'm just going to ignore it. I do tell people please don't contact me when I'm live, but they do anyway. All I know about this is that it's a fresh fart with frosting. That's all I know about that. That's clearly what that said. How have I ended up there? I didn't. I've accidentally ended up in some shops. Oh God, I've accidentally gone shopping. Right, I still haven't figured out even remotely where I am. That's a dead end. That goes down to some dirt. So it's a big city, that much I know. Mountains ahead of me in the southwest. Lots of people looking at the camera in a threatening manner. And now it's only letting me take baby steps down here. This is one of the annoying things that this game does, that sometimes the map only lets you move a tiny amount. And then it lets you move a lot. Oh, hang on, there was something over there. Oh, I want to go back now. Come on, Google, let me go back. Okay, well, let's not go back, let's go this way. The key thing first is to find out what city this is. There's no prize for knowing that it's Albania, because of course it's Albania, that's where I've asked to go. That's the map that I'm playing. So there's no point for saying that it's Albania. I suppose the good thing about Albania is it's a small country, so I can't be more than, say, 1,000 miles out, surely. But so the closer I get, the more points I get, and if I'm within like 50 meters, I get full points, which is 5,000 points. It'd be very ambitious if I get the full 25,000 points that are available. How do Albanians know where they are? Because I haven't seen a single signpost so far. That's a question, isn't it? I mean, I see lots of countries that do this. These are countries where GPS and sat-nav salesmen make a lot of money. That is recommended #1 career choice if you're Albanian, is selling sat-navs. because I am lost. Oh, hang on. I want to get closer to that police car, but we're at the edge of the street view. I can't go any further down that road. It's an incomplete map, unfortunately. If I could see what was on that police car, I'd have a very good chance of figuring out where I am, because most of these places say the district or region on the public vehicles. That's another good way. I'm being unlucky so far. I found a taxi and a police car and neither of them told me anything. See, I can't go online and say Google that company. Well, they've got an address on the van. Can I? There's another van in the way. Oh my god, move! Move, Fiat Panda, move! It's not a Fiat Panda, it's an Opel. Move! Oh god, you don't get... You see, this is one of those unlucky days, and also the map's being a bit of a pillock. The map can't decide which way I want to go. I've used half my time, and I've still no idea where I am. Some businesses have their address written on them in letters, which I always think is funny, because like if you can read the address on the window of the shop, well, you've clearly already found the shop, but a lot of them do put the address on there, so I'm not complaining. Is there a town called Brilly? Oh, hang on. Spitali American. Okay, it feels like that's a big clue, but I don't know what it means. This is not going well so far. Everyone's looking at the camera in an intimidating way, like, what's your problem, bro? I should be taking more time to read these shops, really, shouldn't I? I'm just kind of blasting through them. What I'm looking for is... oh, hang on. Bus. Can't read it. Ah, ha, 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 ha. Okay, no, that's not useful either. Oh, God. I've run out of jokes about Albania. Oh, does this tell me anything? No, it doesn't. 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 Oh my god, I've only got 3 minutes. 3.5 minutes left. Oh my god. I mean, it looks like a really big city, so at least it should be really easy to find on the map. I mean, I'm just going to guess that this is the capital city, which I think is Tirana. That's the one that's biggest on the map, so I think I might just take a guess at that in a minute and hope that I'm somewhere close. I'm not going to have time to pinpoint the exact street, that's the problem. Oh, they like friends here. Mountain to the north. Let's just zoom in on Tirana and see if there's a mountain to the north of it. Kind of is, but whatever. I'll just put that in for now. It's probably going to be completely wrong. There'll be another big city, I'm sure. Albania's not that small of a country that it's only got one city. It's got quite a few. Shitet over there. Very nice shop. You can get all of your stuff from Shitet. Tirani. Bashkir Tirani. Okay, so we are in Tirana. So now how the hell do I figure out where in Tirana I am? Okay, well, I can click this button, go back to the start, but now it's a 2-minute scramble to try to find a landmark. I need a fairly major landmark. That's the problem. So the roads are going northeast. Oh, I wish I knew what any of those things meant. Oh, Brilly's there. Brilly's there. Oh, I'm just going to put the thing there and hope that that's the right thing. And then say that I was I going north or south to the Brilly? Oh, God. Right. Well, that's some luck. But I don't think that was the whatever the Brilly is, I don't think that was it. I just think that was a sign for it. Like, you know, like an advert for it or something. But some kind of castle. What I need is like a major road. Or just to randomly come across that castle, that'd be great. Oh, big thing. Military base? Military base to the north of us? Either that or they're trying really, really hard to disguise that wall. Pazari, I think I saw something that said that. It's definitely not the Mother Teresa Hospital, either that or they've gone very militant since last time. We haven't crossed a river. Oh, American Hospital. I saw, maybe that's what a spit is. Yeah. Okay. 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 We've only got 12 seconds, but yeah. Down here somewhere, maybe? Oh, we were close. Oh, we were close. If I'd have just figured out the city a bit quicker. So we only dropped 200 points. That's not bad. That is not bad. So where actually were we? So we were down an alleyway. It would have been really hard to find that alleyway because they didn't seem too keen on the idea of road signs. I am allowed to use road signs. I'm just not allowed to use the ones that appear on the road on Google Street View. So let's just try and, before we go on, spend 5 minutes figuring it. That was the Mother Teresa Hospital then that I was behind, and they have just gone all militant. Ah, Ministry of Defence is right next door. Ah, okay. If I'd have seen that, I would have put the pin down here somewhere and we would have got a few more points. But I was just so focused on the hospital, I forgot that the Ministry of Defence is right next to the hospital. It's a good place to put a hospital, right next to the military, isn't it? You know, you can go shoot someone and then put them in the hospital. Anyway, right, so where are we now? Oh, well, this is a very different challenge. This could be a bit of a wilderness one. I hate these because what you might now watch is 10 minutes of me trying to find a single road sign. Before I do that, is there anything on here that gives me a clue? No. It's a very inconvenient place to put a car garage, I've got to admit. If you've got a car that's broken down, driving it into the middle of the wilderness is generally the last thing you want to do. That was a sign. What does that sign say? Come back. What does it say? Ismeti. Is that the name of the bar or the name of the place, or is it both? Mishni Hell. Okay. Let's just keep clicking. Let's just hammer one direction and hope that this is the right direction. The problem with roads like this is you've basically got to pick a direction and go for it and hope that this is the way that you want it to go. Because, like, what I'm saying is it's 50-50. You can go the other way. You might find a town immediately. You just never know. It's luck of the draw. Now, I'm not seeing any signs of life or settle. Road sign. Road sign. Aha. Right, okay. Elbasan, Durrës and Cluj. Okay, let's get looking at the map. Elbasan, there we go. And that is how far? It is 64 somethings away, and it is to the northwest. So we are down here somewhere. I'm going to guess that we're around here. Oh, Elbasan County. We're leaving Elbasan County, so we're on a road that leaves the county. So then we could be here. I think, maybe. Let's just see if we can find some of these businesses on the map. Where's the other place that road goes? To Cluj. Where's that? Should be able to find that. Elbasan's there. There's Borat down there. Cluj. Or however you pronounce it, I have no idea. I'm not seeing it. Really not seeing it. Wait, hang on. Am I leaving Elbasan at the north or the south? Ah! I'm leaving Tirani and I'm really close to Elbasan itself. Elbasan itself is 25 somethings away. What else is close? What the hell's that? Librazard. It sounds like a Pokemon. Librazard. Librazard's there. Okay, right, we're on this road then. We are on this road. And does it cross a border somewhere? It's the border with Tirana. Okay, are we on this road here somewhere? This can't be a main highway, surely. But I mean, it's going to be somewhere around here, isn't it? Got 5 minutes left. That's the interesting thing, is that we're leaving a county. That's a county line. So that should tell me exactly where we are. But I am stupid. Is this that little restaurant there where we started? I'm going to go... well, actually what I'm going to do, I'm going to do something very sneaky. I'm going to put a checkpoint there and then we're going to go out to the start. And I want to find out what this little restaurant place is called. It's called Lowenbrow. It's called Nescafe. It's not got a name. Well, that's not a very good idea, is it? Might get many visitors if you've not got a name. But it's... if we go to the north from that cafe, that's when we cross out of Elbasan. So I reckon that might be it. Because there is a little road down by the side of the cafe as well. Let me return to the start. There's like that dirt track there. If I go down this way, hammer this direction, clicky click click. Oh, what's that little sign say? I like Albania, they use a lot of signs. Oh, it's a sign for the bar. So it does have a name. Bar, restaurant, Mish. Oh, Heli Berzola. But then it's not got a name on the map. But that is really, really close. It's a small road. Can I see water? There should be water. There should be a lake. Or a pond. And then the road goes southeast. And then there should be a bend. Like a proper bend. Like one that you'd go, oh, that's a bend. I don't think it is that road. I just think it's a real coincidence that I found a restaurant really close to the border. But I want to use my remaining 3 minutes to See if I can find anything this way. They're really keen on you not falling off mountains, aren't they? That's one thing I've noticed. Look at all these like barriers that they've made. They really don't want you falling to your death. Good, good. That's a good thing to have. That was just a sound check. I mean, the road does kind of get a bit more jiggedy down here, and it gets a bit more jiggedy on the map as well. That's a word. That's a sign of a bendy road. How jiggedy it is. It doesn't look like it's heading anywhere, does it? I mean, I can probably just keep clicking this way, and I'm never going to find anything. But then, if that's where I think it is on the map. Maybe if I just keep following it, I'll find hairpins. Yeah, there are hairpins. I can see them. There are hairpins. Right, okay, I'm going to click return to checkpoint. Badam! I'm at the border. Woo! Magic! Isn't that incredible? Right, let's go this way. I got bored of going that other way. I've got 1 minute left. Let's use it wisely. If that is where it is, I am a genius, and that is a fact. That was a lucky sign. The fact that there's just an imaginary border between counties right there. I should really be looking at the map right now just to see if there's any alternatives where it could be instead. But, oh well, I'm an idiot. I know that I'm probably going to be within 25 kilometres because that's where that town was, according to the sign. But there's not much down here other than laggy internet. Oh, the road splits. If we keep going north, eventually the road splits. I don't know. I mean, that's going slightly off north, and that's good. Could that be that? I don't think so. But I don't see any other roads across the border other than this one down here, and there's no restaurant at that one, and there's a fork in the road right where the border is. I'm going for it. And I'm nowhere near. There was indeed another road right by the border. Bugger. Ah. Yeah, okay, that all makes more sense. But there's a road going behind that one as well, so it was geographically very similar. But yeah, that was the fork that I was at just there. Yeah. Okay, well that road there makes more sense as well. But, okay, I was only, just to point out, it looks like I'm far away. Let me just zoom out, and then you'll see how close I was. I was 10 miles away. Not bad. 10 miles away. So that was fun. Let's see where we're going to go next. I guess this is Albania. So it's again pretty rural. This will be one of those places that's quite difficult to find on a map, I reckon. It's one of those little villages that's just a few houses and a farm. Ah, it's going the wrong way. Google Maps is annoying. Joy Travel. They've expanded a lot. They've, you know. Oh, oh my god. Right. Okay. I just got to find Puka. Okay. No idea where it is. Just look at the map and hope that I can just see it. That's what I'm going to go with right now. Is just, can I just see it? And the answer to that is no. I like the fact that this is in the middle of nowhere and yet the sign's in English. It's good effort for tourism. It's very, very prospective tourism. I'm just going to keep studying the map. I know that doesn't make the best viewing, and especially because this map for you might not render when I'm sharing this live streaming. I have seen that before, that you can't really see the map. No, I'm not seeing a puka anywhere. It probably is there. Someone's screaming at the screen right now, going, "It's there! It's there! Why can't you see it?" My eyes are burning. I can't see it. I've no idea. Nope. Nope. No idea. I need some more clues. Bashkia puka. Okay. I've wasted a few minutes, but I do have the name of the town. That's important. I guess a road sign showing me where it is in relation to other towns would be really nice. It's got a petrol station. That's cool. Yes, I know I'm leaving Puke. I'm surprised it's taken me long to make that joke about the name, to be honest. If this sign tells me that I'm entering Puke, it'd be like, duh. Yeah, okay, well, duh, of course I am. Tell me where I'm entering instead. I've left Puke, but where am I instead of Puke? The map's being a bit silly again. The map's not being my friend. You do this in, like, the US or in France or Germany or places like that. The map tends to be really, really smooth. Mind you, it's kind of working a bit better now. A bit better. I spoke too soon. What happens if I just hold W on my keyboard? Just tap W. Why do I get the feeling that there's going to be no road signs? It'll be so sad if I don't find this on the map, having known the name of the bloody town. But it just shows you how hard this game is, that context is everything. I mean, if you said, find Temple Mead on a map of England, good luck to you. By the way, it's just inside the borders of the Cotswolds, if anyone's wondering. I mean, this road's gotta go nowhere, isn't it? That's the problem. I'm just wasting time now, going absolutely nowhere. I should have put down a checkpoint as well before I left town. See if there's I want to see if there's any other roads in the town that help me. But the navigation in the town was really bad. You know, the map of Puke was a bit dodgy, let's just say. Now that I've called it Puke, that's how I'm going to call it all the time now. I'm sorry to the people who live there, but yeah, it makes you sick, doesn't it? Da-dum-dum-ch. If the next town's called Vomit, then I will buy everyone in Vomit a pint of beer. Come on, give me some stuff. I can't make jokes about trees. That's the thing, I rely on what I'm seeing to make stupid comments, and there's just trees, lots of trees. Cut them all down, make lots of paper. Yeah, this is really pointless. Right, I'm going to stop there. I'm going to checkpoint that just in case I do want to go back to the arse end of nowhere. Ah, come on. Why does it go backwards when I click forwards? That's what I don't get. Come on, Google, you're smarter than that. Look, the only way I can go forwards is if I click forwards. It's annoying. But I'm just thinking, maybe if I follow this road out of town, then there'll be more stuff up here that I can use as clues. Is it going to make me go backwards again? Nope. No, this time it made me go backwards. What? clues? Nope. Maybe if I spoke the language. This is just another road to nowhere. Yep. Return to the start. I've got a bad feeling about this place. Especially because the bloody map doesn't work. So this is where we got to, but I don't think I can go the other way. I wanted to go right, but I don't think I can. Does that have a... Yeah! Okay, there's a place called GEOGUESSR, which is where that bus goes to. So now I've got two places to look for. We should have found that earlier, because then, you never know, might be able to find that. This is where some local knowledge would be great. I mean, like other countries, I tend to know like where things are, but I don't know a single city or town or anything in Albania. I'm having to zoom out just to figure out like whether I'm still in the country or not. Skoda is there. Okay. So then I just need to know now, is this like a long distance bus or not? Is it in Bob? There's a place called Bob. Puka! Yes! Can I get exact in a minute? So there's a road that goes out a bit to the east. Is that road? Don't think so. It's definitely not a cafe. Petrol station there. I'm panicking because if I had more time, I'd be able to look at the shape of the roads, the geography and all of that and figure out. But I haven't got the time. I've got 28 seconds, man. So, you know what? I actually think... No, it doesn't make sense. Oh, funeral place. That was on the way out. So I reckon we are there. Yes! Oh, it just didn't give me the 5,000 points. Come on, I deserved it. I deserved 5,000 points. Come on, man. If I'd have just clicked closer to the corner, I would have got full points. That escalated quickly though, didn't it? You know, that went from having no clue to actually having it, and it was all because of that minibus. I'm just gutted I didn't get the 5,000 though. That's how accurate you've got to be. You've literally got to be within, like, 50 metres. So I was just a few doors down from where I needed to be. But yeah, I just realised that's the funeral place down there. And for some reason I had it in mind that this wasn't the main road. This wasn't a motorway, but it was. I'm not judging Albania, but I'm surprised that's a motorway. That's all I'm saying. Right, okay, next challenge. We've got 2 more rounds left, 20 more minutes. Stay with me. It's gonna get crazier, I'm sure. As we are in a field, and maybe this time our luck's run out. Maybe this time we're not going to get any major clues. The only good side of this so far is I can move quite fast. Oh, spoke too soon. Baby steps, baby steps. Just keep clicking the horizon, because there's no clues in trees. They don't tell you nothing. Trees are not your friend. You want signposts, my friend. Come on. See if we can catch that lorry. Maybe that lorry's got a thing like that. It's not a lorry, it's a van, and it's gone. Okay, there's a corner. That doesn't tell me anything. There's a bridge. That doesn't tell me anything either. There's some houses over there though. Maybe that can give me something to go by. Another taxi or minivan or something would be great, not gonna lie. I've no idea how you're meant to get over to those houses, because those dirt roads you can't go down. But I imagine those are the main those are like the dirt roads. And imagining this is a motorway. There is one nice clue here. This goes perfectly straight to the south, and it's a really flat area. By the way, just seeing the comments in the chat. So I guess what I can do for next time, I can generate next week's game right now. It will be in a country beginning with B. I'll have to decide on the spot what country that's going to be. Actually, I already know. We're going to do Brazil next week. Brazil's a challenge. It's always really difficult. So we'll do Brazil. That's because I'm just going through countries my friends live in. And it begins with B. So we'll do Brazil next time. What I'll do is I'll post a link to that so you can have a go yourselves. And then you can come and watch me struggle and laugh at me. Just promise not to type any spoilers or anything like that. Don't go play it and then tell me what the answers are. Don't even wind me up about it, you know, because sometimes winding me up about it can give me clues. You know, when you say, oh, you'll never guess where it is, I'll be like, okay, let's rule out all the obvious places then. We're not in London. You know, see, lateral thought, outside the box, that's me. We are coming to something up here, aren't we? I've used 3 minutes. It feels like we've been going longer. Time slows down when you're with me. It feels like we are edging towards something. If my geography knowledge of Albania was just that much bit better, I could use the fact that we're in a really flat area to give me a rough idea of where we are in the country. But because you know, we saw a lot of mountains in one of those previous ones, but I am not really good at Albanian geography, as it turns out. One thing you can do if you're cheating is open up Google Maps and turn on mountains on the map, and then you can sort of figure it out. I mean, you can kind of see mountains on this a tiny bit. Wait, we're in the wrong country. Where's Albania gone? It's there. Okay. Oh, it threw me for a second then. I mean, a road that goes perfectly south. That's maybe a clue. I mean, you see that on the map. It's almost perfectly south. It's got a few bends, but for the most part it goes south, straight south. So it could be somewhere like that, and that looks like it's flat. I'm going to put that as my first guess, and then try and improve on it. It feels like we're far away from the sea. It feels like we're far away from any clues. I don't think I'm going to find anything unless I miraculously cross a county border like I did last time. I mean, that was brilliant. I still didn't manage to get it right. But, come on, how was I supposed to know people put all their restaurants right near the border? I mean, come on. There was 2 to choose from. It was a 50-50 and I got it wrong. Right, there's stuff up here. We've got 5 minutes left and I found things. What are these things? These are very ominous looking buildings. It's some kind of farm, isn't it? Well, that doesn't mean that we're in Tirana. That's just a brand of beer right there. Oh, we're in Ukraine. I'll not make jokes. I have a limit. I'm not going to make jokes. And then then we've left the town and now there's nothing again. Bugger. I was hoping the town would have a sign. Maybe next year they can save up all their money and buy a sign. Oh! Oh, is that an address? Addresso. Drenove Korcia. Is that one of those? Korcia, there. Hang on. But that's where that's made. And that guy could have literally driven that salami across the whole country. He could be like on a long journey to deliver a sausage to someone at the Serbian border. Does it even have a border with Serbia? No. Okay, well, that makes it even more difficult, doesn't it? So it's going down a road from the south, north-south, so I'm just going to guess there for now. If I was slightly more intelligent, I would have looked for that second place. That was on there, but oh well. I'm using all of my brain capacity just to play this. Disappearing van. If you think this is difficult, wait till you see Brazil. Because in Brazil they really don't like signposts of any kind. But there's a few tricks to find out where you are in Brazil. There's a few sneaky little things I've got up my sleeve that'll hopefully help me. The problem with Brazil is it's very easy to be 5,000 miles out. Whereas here, like, the entire country is 100 miles across. So, maybe being, 10 miles out, that's maybe not a huge achievement in the end. I think I'm stuck. I'm going to quickly set a checkpoint, go back to the start. If it turns out there's a massive clue directly the opposite way to what I travelled, then that is just terrible. I've switched hands, I'm giving my other hand a rest. There's no clues down here, it's just a piece of map that won't let me travel far. These are the most annoying parts of the map where you can't really move very far. You just have to sort of hammer the mouse button and hope for the best. Right. Nope. Nothing on that van maybe. Maybe it's got in the windscreen where it's going. Nope. Okay. That's just a car. Not very useful. A signpost would be great, but we haven't seen a single one. We've seen a couple of traffic signs, but no signposts. We're going to find out in a minute just how far that guy's been to deliver his sausage. There was it said a place beginning with D, but I do feel like this is a maiden road. And I'm going to change my guess. Should I change my guess really last minute? I don't know. I'm going to change my guess really last minute. I was completely wrong. Okay. Well, I had absolutely no chance of finding that out. I mean, I'm pretty sure I went along this is the thing, I could see these towns off in the distance. I mentioned, like, if you go back in the video 5 minutes, you'll realise I mentioned, oh, I can see towns, but I can't get to them. That's the problem there. I guess if I'd have travelled in either direction, I wasn't going to find anywhere. So that was just a genuinely difficult round. So let's put that behind us. Final round. It is the end. Oh, just been asked to paste the game that I'm on now. That's a good shout. Right, I'm just going to I'm just going to paste in the game. If anyone does want to play this final round with me live, what you can do is just follow the link that I've just put in the chat, skip the first 4 rounds, and then join round 5. So just skip the first few, and then yeah, next week I could do that. I can let you play along. That's fine. So I'm gonna crack on. So the time is now running. Obviously, it's less of a challenge for you if you're playing and I'm talking at the same time. So this is a main road, isn't it? This is a fairly chunky, hefty road. So it's definitely a main motorway. It's in the mountainous part of the country. I'm trying to remember where that was. It's up to the north, isn't it? The mountains. It's doing that thing where the map doesn't want to move. So I'm just gonna hold the W key on my keyboard and hope that does it. I'm hoping this service station has some info on it. Newborn. Does this tell us anything? Not really. Oh, sign. Come on, move towards the sign. Go towards the sign. Go on. You can do it. You can do it. Come on, Google Maps. Give me the sign. Right. Okay, oh well, we know where Škoda is. So Tirana's there, Škoda's up there. So Škoda's in 85 and Tirana's in... Hang on, wait, it's saying Tirana is in... to the south of us. Okay, so we're above that. But then Škoda's even further away? That doesn't make sense. And Durrës. Okay, so we're going to be like around here somewhere, right? Rubik. And then I'm just looking for that petrol station, aren't I? Does it say how far away Rubik is? And what's that road? SH30. SH30. Oh, there we go. I was hoping that a really cool petrol station would be on there. But I just need to fish for a few more clues, I reckon. So this goes south. That sign in the opposite direction is going to be useful. Okay, well there's a road that dives under it to Rubik. I wonder if it'll let me go down into Rubik. No. See, I'm being an idiot because there's no river there. The map's doing its usual best to foil me. I mean, Going that way, northwest, is GEOGUESSR, which is up there. I'm just going to return to the, well, I'm going to checkpoint, and I'm going to return to the start. I mean, there's another petrol station, Irando. They like the petrol stations, don't they? I'm going to feel really bad if I don't get this one, because this is like a gimme for anyone who's actually good at this. At this stage, I'm imagining that anyone who's good at this has already got it. Wait, is that a river that it's crossing over that bridge? Come on, let me go more than like a few millimeters, please. Seriously? Why does it do that? Yes, that's a bridge over the river going to the east. Wait, so is that... Is that one of these? Kind of could be, couldn't it? There's a petrol station there. I think I've gone the wrong way. I think I was close, and then I'm getting further away. I'm like freaking myself out just a little bit. Because if I'm going east, and then it suddenly comes across that sign for Rubik, I mean the river is clearly to the south of us, so we're on this bank of the river. So we could be like, no, we're not there. This is doing my head in. I've made a lot of silly mistakes on this one. We'll go back to the start and go west, which is the way that I started going, wasn't it? So there's a petrol station and it crosses the river twice. The only place I could see there where it was crossing the river twice was down there, and that's kind of near Rubik. God. I mean, the river just keeps swapping sides, doesn't it? This is where I need the map to just be kind to me, please. I want to get to that sign, but I'm not going to be able to reach it in time by the end of the video. I'm just going to hammer the button and hope that it moves me to that sign in time. This was where that really epic service station is. Yeah, I've no idea. I've really messed this round up. I feel bad about this. Get it over with. I wasn't too far off. In fact, I was 3 miles off. Where was I? So I was over in Munaz. Oh, I was so tempted to go there as well, to say that that's where it was. I was kind of tempted. But the thing I didn't pick up on was these two roads merging here. That's the kind of bit that I didn't quite get. Maybe because I was too distracted by the... I mean, let's just go in and see. So we can do this after the game. We can go back into Google Maps and see where it was. And then I can just see where I went wrong. So this, yeah, so this is where the thing was. Ah, okay. See, I didn't think that that was the merging of two motorways. It says SH30, so I thought this here. Yeah, okay, so that is that other side of the river. Okay, I get it. I see what I've done wrong, but anyway, let's get back to the show. I'm sorry about the echo. I can hear a bit of echo. Yeah, so let's just see how we did overall. I got a silver medal. Not quite the gold I was aiming for. 18,300 points. So it gives us a benchmark. We can see that we kind of mainly threw it away on round 4, but round 4 was the really difficult one. I think I was a bit disappointed in round 2 because I had a really good reason for where I thought I was. So that was a bit unfair, I think. But I've not done bad to say that I know absolutely nothing about Albania, and now I know something about Albania. That's the important thing, is I know where Skoda is, and I now know where Bob is as well, and Borat. So, you know, I've learned something, and we've all learned something. We can all go home tonight and impress your families. If you're already at home, just go into the next room and impress your families with your knowledge of Albania. So, thanks for joining me. I'm going to hang up in a second now. I can see, so average view duration, people watch me for 14 minutes, so I am genuinely humbled by that. Most people don't listen to me for more than 5. I'll be back next week with Brazil. I will post a link to it in the description of this video, so come back. If you didn't watch the whole video, come back and check out the URL to play next week's game. I'll be live again at 7:30ish for Brazil. So thank you again and good night.